The Women's U.S. Open Golf Championship has been a pinnacle event in women's golf for decades, with a rich history of amazing moments and performances. In this second part of our series on the best moments in women's U.S. Open golf history, we'll take a look back at some of the most thrilling and inspiring moments that have helped to shape this prestigious tournament over the years. Let's get started. Babe's triumphant return, 1954. Considered by many as the most multi-talented athlete ever, Babe Zaharias secured 10 major golf championships and 2 Olympic gold medals in track and field. While she earned her first U.S. Open title in 1948, she also triumphed in 1950. In spite of undergoing colon cancer surgery, she made a comeback to the golf course in 1954 and remarkably won by a record 12 strokes, demonstrating her unwavering dominance and resilience. Tragically, her back surgery prevented her from participating in the 1955 Open, and her cancer resurfaced. At the age of 45, on September 27, 1956, she passed away. Peng's big error, 1957. During a U.S. Women's Open event, Jackie Peng was in a perplexing and heartbreaking situation where it seemed as though she had won her first title. However, it was discovered that Peng had signed an erroneous scoreboard, as her playing partner Betty Jamieson had marked her for a 5 on the 4th hole when Peng actually made a bogey 6. Peng had also made a similar mistake on Jamieson's scorecard. Both were disqualified, and the runner-up Betsy Rawls, who was 1 stroke behind Peng, was declared the winner. In her speech at the presentation ceremony, Peng acknowledged that winning the Open was the greatest accomplishment in golf, and that she had learned a valuable lesson about adhering to the rules. Despite her disappointment, she took the loss in stride, saying that she had 2 broad shoulders. Uruguay's Crocker makes U.S. Open history, 1955. There were many reasons to celebrate the 10th edition of the U.S. Women's Open. Notably, it marked the first time a golfer from a foreign country had emerged victorious, with Faye Crocker of Uruguay leading the tournament from start to finish and finishing 4 strokes ahead of her competitors. Crocker's triumph made her the inaugural international winner of the event, and it took over a decade before another non-American would claim the title. Rawls wins number 4, 1960. Betsy Rawls is a prominent figure in women's golf, having clinched 8 major championships and 55 victories on the LPGA Tour. Among her major wins, 4 were achieved at the U.S. Open, with the most recent one happening in 1960 at Worcester Country Club. Although Rawls was the sole record holder for most U.S. Women's Open titles at that time, her record was soon matched in the 1964 tournament. Wright's Special Homecoming, 1964. In the vicinity of Chula Vista, California, at the San Diego Country Club, Mickey Wright, a San Diego local mentioned earlier, won the tournament after an 18-hole playoff against Ruth Jessen, also a resident of San Diego. This victory marked Wright's 4th and final U.S. Open championship, putting her in a tie with Betsy Rawls for the most wins in the tournament's history. Even today, no other golfer has surpassed the record of this legendary duo in the U.S. Women's Open Championships. Se-Ri Pak outlasts upstart amateur Chua Siriporn, 1998. The 1998 U.S. Women's Open held at Black Wolf Run in Wisconsin is widely regarded as one of the greatest golf tournaments in history, regardless of gender. The Monday playoff between Se-Ri Pak and amateur Jenny Chua Siriporn, both age 20, lasted for 20 holes and provided an enthralling spectacle. Pak's birdie on the 92nd hole, which spanned 18 feet, ultimately secured her the victory. However, the significance of this event extends beyond the competitive drama it offered, as it marked the beginning of South Korean golfers' dominance on the LPGA Tour. South Korean golfers have since gone on to win 11 U.S. Women's Open titles, a feat second only to the U.S.'s 52 victories. Lunka's unbelievable win, 2003. During her short career, Hillary Lunke's only victory in professional golf came at the U.S. Women's Open in 2003 at Pumpkin Ridge. In an impressive display of skill, she triumphed over Angela Stanford and Kelly Robbins in a challenging 18-hole playoff on a Monday. What made Lunka's win more impressive was that she had to qualify through local and sectional rounds to make it to the Women's Open field, becoming the first golfer to achieve such a feat. However, Lunke's success at majors was limited, as she only made the cut in 4 more tournaments before retiring after the 2008 season. Well, that's it for today. If you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. For more